Hello, heroes, and welcome back to the guild. Um, so yes, we're gonna be doing some Final Fantasy XIV. So just to kind of go over something real quick, and I'm sure there will be questions about it, but I was speaking to a friend of the family's who happens to be a lawyer, as well as doing some research on my own while I was at work, trying to figure out the best way to do this when it comes to the private servers for World of Warcraft. Um, Ascension is probably going to be a no-go. I haven't found any documented cases where Blizzard has actively gone after a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber for doing content, but I also couldn't find any other cases aside from Turtle WoW, and I forget there was one more that they actively went after to sue. And then Ascension that they're actively suing. So I don't know if the standard, practice of them kind of ignoring streamers and content creators of private servers is, just leave them be kind of thing. Or now that they're actively trying to sue people for stealing their content, I don't know if they're going to go after individuals who are streaming their content. Now, from what I've been told and what I've read, is they can't go after me monetarily. They can't sue me for playing a video game. What they can do is go to Twitch and go to YouTube and say, hey, this person has willingly been playing a pirated version of our game that breaks your user agreement, it breaks our user agreement, and therefore they need to be banned. And Blizzard is large enough they can make that happen. So until I find a different version of that game to play, I'm going to be over here on Final Fantasy. We'll do some hardcore ESO. We'll play some um, you know, PoE2 and things of that nature. So the channel will continue. I do apologize that it is not Ascension. There is one version of WoW that I am looking at called Valinor. The problem that we're running into with it is it's built more for solo play and doesn't have a very large community. So I kind of got to see where I want to be with that. So last I looked, Valinor's server capacity, their estimated player base was about 300 people at any given time. So that didn't seem like something I wanted to jump into today. Save appearance, already saved appearance. Let's get into this. So we are going to be playing the Thaumaturge. We're playing the Ul'dah. I've already created my character appearance because that usually takes the most amount of time. But the Ul'dah, the beautiful thing about Final Fantasy is there's no there's no like best race per class thing. Maybe starting off, but once you get towards mid to late game where your gear is going to be the equivalency of all of their races, I think the rough estimate is that it's usually within starting in Diablos is fine. Like I think it was a 3% difference in damage. And that can be mitigated with gear. So
Here. Here. Feel.
It's been a while since I've played the game, so I'm not 100% sure what the storyline is anymore. So I know the intro pretty well. Well, used to know the intro pretty well. You'll get used to it though, don't worry. Ugh. I've been a fan of Final Fantasy for so long. It's all make-believe. That is true, bud. That is true. He's an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing. That's what you get. Ah, trying to swindle my guy. Ain't gonna be good for you, bud. Oh, got backhanded. Be careful around them brass blades, lad. Prince, the name. I don't know, you look like a Cid to me. Every Final Fantasy game has a Cid. I know, if I remember correctly, the Cid for here works for, to win glory. I want to say he works for the Empire in this one, or I don't know. I've played way too many Final Fantasy games. I can't remember which or where the Cid in this one is. Nope. I've been here many times before. Nah. Come on, we want to get to spellcasting with our Black Mage.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah.
It's a big old city.
Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Ul'dah maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Yeah, or I'm gonna blow it all up.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Yup. Like the phoenix. Final Fantasy XIV. The way they did this, though, makes it look like it's 15. They just spaced it. This is definitely not Final Fantasy 15. That was actually a pretty good game, too. Could our character look any more lost walking into the city, even though we just said we've been here before? And my business is knowing every bugger else's. All right, now we get to start our adventure. Cool. We're doing mouse and keyboard. Okay. That can stay there for now. Return goes up here. Teleport goes up here. Play guide can come off there. That can stay where it is. For now, we just don't really have a whole lot going on. Alright, so I need to change some of my controls here, though. Keybinds. Move, turn left. Move, turn right. Strafe left. Strafe right. Alright, okay. For now, this is what I'll keep my settings as. We may change them up a little bit later, but for now, this is good. Alright, so the primary thing we want to do real fast... Oh, it won't even let me look at anything here in the city. Got it, okay. I was gonna say we could just run around the city real quick and gather up everything, but looks like we're being forced into the quicksand to go talk to Mamodi. Yeah, I know that she has a thing over her head, so she is a Lalafell. I forgot how many stupid cutscenes there are in the beginning of this thing, man. We may start skipping some of them. I forget what the cat people are called. Come on. Alright, I'm skipping cutscenes. I want to get to the action. I want to get to doing things. Skip the stupid cutscenes. Alright, so what we want to do is just, now that we have this, she sends us to go talk to a bunch of people. While we're doing that, we want to grab up all of the crystals so that we can fast travel, the aetherite crystals, so that we can fast travel around the city. It makes it a lot easier. Every time you go to a major city, make sure you do that first. Just run around, grab your Aethernet shards. I think I called them aetherites, but it is the easiest way to get around, so that if you're like, oh, I need to go talk to somebody in the trade district, or I need to go talk to like our Black Mage trainer at some point, we're going to need to be able to just blip over there instead of running around through town. I'll end up picking up a bunch of quests. Side quests are the easiest way to get XP early. So, that is what we shall be doing. Once we unlock the hunting log, we want to make sure that we're doing the hunting log. Elemental gauge unlocked. So if I remember correctly, if I cast Blizzard, since that's my first skill, if I cast Blizzard, then what ends up happening, let me take your quest too. What you end up getting is, like, it becomes more expensive to cast Blizzard. So what you want to do is then cast Fire in order to make this go back down to its normal cast. But sometimes you don't want to do that because it might be a longer cast to do that. My goal at some point, I think, is going to be to become a Red Mage and just continue leveling Red Mage. Because I think Red Mage would be the easiest, or, well, maybe not easy, but it would probably be the most fun to play. Because you get to dart in and out of combat, cast spells, do melee damage. You're like a little all over the place. And I think that would be pretty fun. We will pick up all the classes and jobs as we level. I don't think we'll level all of them, but we will pick them all up just in case. The biggest problem is when you're trying to level other specs, like other professions and jobs and whatnot, You do get a boost until it's the same level as whatever your max level is. But there's just so many that early on it just would not make sense. I think health is going to be our biggest issue over mana. Oh, okay, skip this one. Yes. And now we are the Black Mage. Officially. Eventually we are also going to buy up some food. Food gives you not only a stat increase, but gives you XP increases. So it helps us level just a tad bit faster too, which is super nice. Hihito. And if we find the Moogle, I do have mail because I have played this game quite a bit. I used to be subbed to them for so long. I've gotten a bunch of free stuff. Nope, I didn't mean to hit that so that we would start auto running. I almost think that what I'm going to end up doing is when Devin's able to play with me, we do like hardcore like ESO, or we do like Epoch or something. Is this one? Okay. It says there's some extra quests I can pick up in here. Come on, there we go. And then there's another crystal just on the other side of this wall. Oh, I guess I moved too soon? Even though I watched him like this finish? So dumb. Come out here. Let's grab this shard. One thing I will say that I super enjoy about Final Fantasy compared to World of Warcraft or even ESO, which I like both. So a little cactuar. That's awesome. Oh. Did that actually move? Huh. I swear I saw that move. Anyway, so what I like to do, or what I like better about this is the fact that I can make one character, and it can be every job. It can be every profession. It can do everything I want. Versus like with World of Warcraft and with ESO, where it's like, oh, I'm one class, I want to be a different class. Now I got to go make a new class, or you know, um, ESO doesn't do that with like professions, but World of Warcraft does. So like, oh, you want to be a blacksmith miner on this guy? Well, either you have to give that up to be a skinning leather worker, or you have to make a whole new character that you're going to level solely so you can do leatherworking and skinning, and it's just a giant nightmare sometimes. Map. Alright, we want to grab that crystal there. And it's on our way to the Weaver's Guild for that quest anyway, so... Most of the quests that we're going to get right now that are like, hey, go talk to this person, that person, take you to basically every one of the crystals, so you get the whole network that you can travel through. Which one did she want me to do? Welcome. So then / welcome. Usually you have to do more than one. Seek out would-be weavers. Oh. Now I see why. I forget which city it is when you try to go do this particular one. It's, you have to do like / welcome, / kneel, / cheer. Like, you have to do so many. It's crazy. There is one profession, or like one job or class or whatever you want to call it, that we will not be picking up, and that is going to be the Blue Mage, because it is absolutely useless. It was kind of thrown in as a joke, I think. It can't be used for anything but questing, I believe. So there's no real point in picking it up. We can't do it for dungeons or raids. We can't do it for guild levies. Well, I guess maybe we could do it for a guild levy, but... Who's this over here? Oh, I see. Okay. We'll finish that here in just half a second, because there is at least 2 more crystals we need to pick up there. We've already got that one, so we need to pick up you, and then we need to go up top. Let's see. Up this way. Downside to the first part of this is just how, like, runny it is. I mean, well, it's... Unfortunately, Final Fantasy XIV has a lot of running in it. But overall, it's not bad. Goldsmith's Guild, so we can go talk to this person. And then we've already got that one. But that's upstairs. Unholy matrimony with the gladiators. Let's go see what that is. Speak with Woldcon. Oh, nope, we don't want to go upstairs. Oh, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Got it. There we go. That quest is now complete. We can go up and around here because we still got to talk to all these people. Yeah. It says I missed the person, or are they upstairs? No, there's nobody here. It's 100% somebody upstairs, I take it. Ta-da! Actually, we can go this way first. Turn in and a quest up here. Okay. Now, we do know that we haven't collected all of the Atheite or Aethernet shards here. Because once you do, you'll get a message that pops up that says you now have access to the entire thing. See, there you go. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Ul'dah. Or Ul'dah, sorry. The Gate of Nald and the Gate of Thal, the Gate of Sultan, and the airship landing are now accessible as the Aethernet destinations. And it's now telling us that we have access to all of that stuff. Alright, so... let's go... like There's a turn in there, and then it looks like everything else takes us outside of the city. Speak with Crooked Haft. Alright, let's just go turn in close to home and then go from there. So we want to go to the Adventurers Guild. A lot of the stuff is going to take us outside of the city because we got to start doing some slaying quests. And then she won't give us another quest until we hit level 4, which is why we got to go outside the city. What I want to do though is find our Moogle. Male Moogle, there we go. And then we're gonna go right outside of the city to the steps, I think. Da, da, da. I'll worry about deleting all this stuff later. I just want to pick everything up out of here. It'll be nice when I can get a chocobo and make it a black mage too. I still have no idea where to turn these in. I could never figure that out. This allows me to change my appearance and race and all that fun stuff. I get quite a few. I was behemoth barding for a chocobo as well, but I have like several mounts that I've gotten over the years for just paying for the game. Like that's the other thing too. This and ESO reward you for just being basically a subscriber to it. You like get free stuff. World of Warcraft's like, oh, you're gonna pay us, you know, $15 to $18 a month. Yeah, if you want anything else, you have to buy it. It's like, come on, man. Like, if I'm going out of my way to get you, you know, like let me actually get stuff, you know. The fat chocobo whistle. These tickets right here are used so that if I don't want to pay to fast travel somewhere, I can use those instead. This can go to page 4. Thing that can go to page 4 because I'm not going to use it. There we go. One neat thing that I really like that this game does is, let's say you've gotten a bunch of gear and you don't know what's actually best for your character, you can hit recommend gear and hit equip, and it will automatically equip anything that it goes, hey, this is what you really should be wearing. Now, it puts on automatically the Helm of Light, which gives us an XP bonus of 20%, which is awesome, so long as we are below level 10. So once we get above level 10, this helmet is kind of useless, but still better than nothing. All right, so we're looking for the ones that have the little question mark, or not question marks. What you call it? Why is my brain not wanting to work? Hourglass. That's what I'm looking for. Two. So far, we just need to bounce back and forth. I believe Transpose gives us, yeah, swaps Astral Fire with Umbral Ice or Umbral Ice with Astral Fire. Not really something that we need right off the rip like that. More. Now, from what I understand, I've never really played the Black Mage all that much. The Black Mage starts off very slow, not very flashy, but eventually just becomes an absolute powerhouse. Has some really flashy spells. So... Alright, huge hornets are done. And then we need these snapping shrews. I didn't mean to double cast ice, but that's fine. What? We still need to go buy some food so that we can get that 3% extra XP. I'll just throw another blizzard. Then that way I can... Oh, we're done with that? Which fate is this? It's only got 9 minutes and nobody's been doing it, so... Well... We might be able to complete it. It's taking out these dudes with the little purple things over their names. For caster classes, that's going to be the biggest annoyance, is getting out of AoEs. But this should be worth some pretty decent XP. We get to start off with fire, go right back into water, or ice rather. We are now level 5. Risked it for that one. We only have 150 health, which is not good. We're almost done. It's only taking us about a minute to do this. Also, you get XP bonuses if you take out the same enemy multiple times. So, like, if you look, oh, you guys won't be able to see it because it's behind my head, but we were getting 72 XP a kill on those guys. Now, doing the fates, you don't get the bonus XP. But if I was to sit here just to attack these Oberons, I think we have to wait until we get our Hunter's Book, potentially. We need to go to Western Thanaland to take out ladybugs, so we're gonna do that here in just a second. Yeah, so what ends up happening is you take out the same target, you get bonus XP, and until we hit level 10, we get more bonus XP on top of that. When we get some food, we'll get 3% more XP on top of that, because it's all additive, not multiplicative, unfortunately. So at least I think it's additive. If the way I think the XP works the way I think it does, however that statement is supposed to go, because I believe what it does is it goes, okay, we've got the Helm of Light on, so that gives us 20% XP. We're killing the same creature, that gives us an extra, 5% on top of whatever that new XP line is. And then we have food, so that gives us 3, but I think it actually goes from the bottom up, so we want to go to Western Thanaland so we can take out ladybugs. Alright, now we get to go into town and literally turn everything in. I guess we get the Hunter's Log at 10? Is that when we get the Hunter's Log? we definitely want that because we want the XP there, or the intelligence, so that we can boost our damage. Though we probably should have gone with the money since we have this helm and it's not really gonna affect much. And now we have Action Thunder. He's gonna give us our level 5 quest, which will give us a new staff. Thank you. So, it says right here, only can be cast while under the effect of Thunderhead, granted when gaining Astral Fire or Umbral Ice for an unexpected state, or changing between their influences. Only one Thunder spell induced damage over time effect per caster can be inflicted upon a single target. So basically what it's saying is when we're doing our normal rotation here, every once in a while this will pop up and we'll be able to pop this, and it does damage over time. Y'all know how I like my damage over time. I'm more into AoEs, but hey, if we can get damage over time, I'm good with that too. Purchase battle gear, field gear, novelty gear, nothing. I just saw the little bag right there for the shop, and I was like, oh, I can buy food. Nope. Level 6. We're already almost to the point where this helmet is completely useless to us. Oh, that's not a door. It's gonna be a hot minute before we get to have our chocobo though, which is kind of frustrating. There's other things we need to go to the Silver Bazaar. So we're just gonna use this and teleport over there. So I've got a turn in there, a turn in there, and a turn in over there. So we're gonna teleport here first. Get my bearing. Here in the Gladiator. Let's see. We don't have any gloves on. And we cannot wear Disciple of War. So if we want more armor, we want to go that. Or if we wanted more money. And right now, we're good on money. We don't really need to be buying anything. But like I said, we go here. Show me what we can do. It's going to give us a new shield. It's going to give us that hat, even though it's going to claim we're not going to do the hat. We'll put the Helmet of Light right back on. Because we're not level 10 yet. We're only level 6. And then we get the arm. So then I go here, and I go Helmet of Light, and there we go. Got to keep that. All right, let's click this. Our next one is here. And I believe it's down here in the Miners Guild. Yeah. That's now complete. And then we want to go, we've got Weaver's Guild still, and then the quest right there. Exchange, because I think this is the fastest place to get to him. So that's our main storyline, it looks like. Or no, that's our main storyline. This is our guild quest here. Place the dried fish at the specified location northeast of the Silver Bazaar. So... Are we in the Silver Bazaar? I'm confusion. I don't see any other quests. There's Western Thanalan, Central. We want to go to Western for our guild quest here. And it's all the way over here. So we want to go to Western. And then we just gotta run. Oh, now we have the hunting log. So now you'll see like these little marks right here above stuff, and we wanna fight them. This is going to be free XP for us. See, now we're getting 3 is our instant cast. Okay, ladybugs are done. So if we see anything else, like the cactur right here, we want to take them on because that's also part of our hunting log. What's a bummer is it's still an instant cast, but it takes the, like, basically 2.5 seconds for the cooldown to apply so that I can cast another spell. Alright, we're done there. We're keeping our eye out in case there's anything else for the hunting log that we need. There will be quests up over this way. And again, I'm going to be picking up every quest that we see. I want to level as quickly as we can. Thank you. It's not my first time here, but it has been a long time. Oh, nope, I don't want to do that yet, because I believe that requires me to actually ride the thing. Right? deliver the timetable to in the dispatch yard. Oh, okay. No, it does not require me to ride. Just remember, if it is a solo player gaming 90% of the time while leveling and enjoy the story. Absolutely. I did find, Mango, another server for World of Warcraft that we might try called Valenfor. And go from there and see what's up with that one. But it's also designed to be strictly a solo game, so... It also has, like, very minimal player base. While doing some research on it, it looks like the average player base is about 300 total people. So... yeah, it's VALANIOR. They have added a 4th spec to all classes and redesigned the Guardian Druid spec to be its own tree as well, instead of sharing a tree with Feral Cat. So it sounds pretty interesting, and then it has... when you go to do dungeons and raids and mythics and all that fun stuff, you can basically have NPCs and go from there. It is Wrath of the Lich King, sorta. You have access to Death Knight starting at level 1. Then on top of that, it has runes that you can put on a character to change how skills behave. And then, like, the new specs, for example, there's a ranged paladin. There is a dual-wield mage. There is a healer Death Knight. There is a Shadow Hunter. I forget what it's called. Basically, your Sylvanas Windrunner, but yeah. So the way it read when I was reading for the dual wield mage is that it is kind of like the rune master in Ascension. So basically what it is you get melee skills, and the melee skills allow you to proc like super big AoE spells while in melee range. There is a tank class for the Warlock. Let's try it the other way. Fire into ice into lightning. Yeah, no, so it's better the other way. Ice into fire. Start off with the lightning. Ice. Fire. Quick spell lightning. Okay, there's all the beaks that we needed. Oh. Here's a new thing that we need to take out for our hunting book. So I'm probably going to give that a shot too. I'm not sure how well I feel about it being a soloable thing. I don't know if you're able to group up with people or if it's just built purely to be a solo kind of thing, but yes, there is. It's not as fancy as some other people's Discord channels, but it is a way to chit-chat with me directly. Just Hello Heroes Guild on Twitch. Okay, got all those. And then it looks like we also need these guys. I could have sworn I put it on the Twitch. It may be on YouTube strictly. But yeah, it's just Hello Heroes Guild. I'll try and fix that while I'm at work today on Twitch. These things have high magic resistance, it looks like. That it's just because they're level 6 and I don't have any good gear yet. We now have learned Addle. Lowers target's physical damage dealt by 5% and magic damage dealt by 10%. Let's put that over there. I'm mainly coming out here so I can finish my class quest. This should be the dried fish. There we go. Then we've got quests down here that we can go do real quick. We're level 8. Yeah, level 8. We can talk to him to start a deal. I'm not really worried about starting one. Oh, wait. Was that food that I saw in there? Nope, that's crafting. Yeah, there we go. Use. Okay. So that gave us spell speed plus 8%, vitality plus 1, direct hit rate plus 1, and 3% XP. Small little Lullafells. That one looked like it was an onion. Nope, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. There we go. Your Lullafell looked like a skunk. Black hair with a white stripe down the middle. Nice. Please tell me you called him Pepe Le Pew. Am I supposed to... Oh, / doubt. I doubt you, sir. They're going to be down towards the docks, aren't they? Don't see any more this way. Are they going to be in the huts? Yep, here we go. I doubt you, sir. And for good measure, I doubt you too, sir. That's right, you better run. All right. This whole area is now done. We've got 3 points that we need to get to here. But apparently, I need to fight more of these things. I will say the dodge mechanic in this game is kind of ridiculous. Like, as long as you're out of the circle before there's like 1 second left, you can pretty much dodge everything. Need one more. Especially in the high-end raiding encounters. The last time I tried to do a raid, and this was a while ago, the issue that we or the issue I had is the tanks just like ran for days. It's, it's like he pulled so much, and by the time I could catch up to him, because I didn't know the layout of that raid, by the time I caught up, they were already on the first boss, and then I catch up, and the boss was already almost dead. And I was just like, good lord. So at that point, I stopped trying to do any damage and just kind of like ran with them. It was still nuts. Da-da-da. Do some Skyrim jumping here. It'll be nice when I can start getting some AoE spells so that when we go do dungeons, I can just do absolute metric tons of AoE. Because I'll bet you more than anything, we'll get into groups that have some pretty decently geared tanks and healers. Let's see, back when I used to play this quite a bit, my favorite class to play was, I liked Reaper for DPS. I liked Dancer for ranged DPS. I liked White Mage for healing. And Gunbreaker for, I think it was called Gunbreaker, for the tank. My brother really liked Samurai. He was a huge Samurai fan. Ninja was okay. I just really hated the fact that until you could get more hand signs, you were basically just doing the same moves over and over again. Or like the same ninjutsu. Face roll Samurai. I don't know, maybe that's why he liked it, was it was just simple. I liked the look of the samurai armor and weapons, but I just was not a fan of the combat. Red Mage was fun. I messed around with the Red Mage for a little bit. The Viper class. I think it's fast like Monk. I remember when that came out, but I can't remember if I actually played it. I know I went and got the class, but I can't remember if I actually did anything with that class. What level do we got to be to get Viper? Is it 30 or 60? Because it might be a hot minute before we can get to that one. I want to say it's 60 for that class. Oh, it's 80. Woo! Now that one's definitely going to take a hot second. Why y'all gotta double team me? I'm a Black Mage, and I'm out here by myself. Alright, you're gonna die because of thunder. There we go. Whew. Level 9. Yeah, 80's gonna be a minute, man. Whew. Isn't there another class that's like a painting class? What job was that? I swear I unlocked. It came out with 2, and I went and unlocked both. But I heard, yeah, Pictomancer, and I heard people didn't like that one. Is it just like a terrible? I think I played it just to see, or like I unlocked it so I can. Does it? Interesting. Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with it. Oh snap! I didn't want to fight people. I didn't want to fight people. Ugh. Run! Alright, looks like they stopped chasing me. Oh, nope, they are still chasing me. There we go. We got 5 minutes to take out these characters. Here, I'm gonna let Thunder take out that one. These characters I can take out real quick. They're only level 3. I just need, like, what, one more? Come on. There's one. I was about to be like, bro, it's not letting me finish. Is that the last one? It was. There we go. Wasn't worth a whole lot of XP, but we're up to 2,000 gold just doing this stuff. So, and it's fun optimizing. So, like, explain what that class does, because I have no idea. All right, so it wants us to go to Central Thanalan, and then it says we need to go over that way. Because, like I said, I unlocked it, but then I kind of just, like, stopped playing it. Oh, this is the one that wants us to go to, yeah, where all the houses is. You take time casting to paintings to be able to use certain abilities that hit hard. And have normal flow rotation. So is it like a ranged ninja, essentially? Like, instead of ninjutsus, you have paintings? I just need to go to a ward. Just select. Nice. Okay. I think when that class came out, I went and, I'm gonna grab this one, but, okay, there we go. So you just get all of it. Got it. Report to Emmy. Are they in here? Map. Okay, over there in Western Thanalan. Got it. And away we go. Leave residential district. But yeah, when Viper and what'd you call it? Pictomancer came out, I re-downloaded the game and went and got those classes just so that I have a character that has every available class, job, whatever. But yeah, I didn't really play around with it. I think I went and did one dungeon as each and was like, meh, I like this one, and meh, I don't like this one, kind of thing. Hold on. This is a work text. I gotta answer this one. Okay. Got that turned in. Then it looks like we've got some quests here to turn in, and then we're good. Dun, 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 dun. Pixo feels bad early on, in my opinion. Viper just blazes. Yeah. Once we get to 80, that might be a melee that we pick up. Because at some point, what I want to do is have, like, one caster, one melee, one tank, one healer, like I did previously. So, Sounds good. Let's go turn in our guild quest now. We'll get a staff, I think, which is going to replace our shield and wand. Don't care. So we get we get a staff. And then we could get robes. A new hat. We're almost level 10, but we already have a hat, so that's fine there. We could grab a ring with Int Mind. Let's go with the robes. And then I will put those on myself. These are good for like transmog, but as far as like actual gear, they just don't do anything. And then for our weapon, there we go. We're starting to look like a mage now. As soon as we hit 10, we can put on our mage hat. Dispatch yard. I forget where this one is. Mappies. Also in Western. Way over there. Okay, so we got to go back and do that one real quick. And we're right next to that gate, so there's no reason to use the teleport. Alright, so no. Right there is where we need to go. And it says we have another quest over there. So we can run here, do that, and then we just run down and grab that quest and see what's up. Cool. We have a new quest here. We'll go ahead and take the money on that one. Just because I don't want to lose one defense for a different rogue. You know what I mean? Oy vey. There's an event down there. I think we should go do it. Geronimo! I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. Oh, 1000% this is not a good idea. Homie is barely taking damage from us. Okay, I'm just gonna run. There's no way we're completing that. He does way too much damage to us, and we barely do damage to him. Just run! Oh, I guess we could just do this. And then anytime he stops to do his 1,000 needles, we can get a double cast off. And then let's hit him with that just so that he does less physical damage to us. For Thaumaturge, you want to stay spamming fire for as long as possible. Okay, so don't bounce back and forth. Got it. Like I said, it's been a hot minute, so I'm not... So in that case, we just want to spam this until we're running low on MP, I guess, and then pop this to get out of it. You can blizzard when you get low on MP to restore. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. Good to know. The last time I played, the classes I did were like super simple melee. The dancer is ridiculous simple. Not the greatest, but just ridiculous simple. That dude is massive. He's a level 50. Thankfully, he's not gonna like target me or anything. I think Dancer's fun. The only issue I have is like a lot of people hate on the Dancer for some reason. Because I guess as far as ranged physical damage goes, the Dancer is at the bottom of that list, because like the Archer does more damage, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I remember getting a lot of hate when I was playing the Dancer, and I was like, this makes no sense, y'all. Like, relax. All right, here we go. Nah, Dancer gives good damage buff. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That's all I needed from there. Damage-wise, I think it's Mechanist, no party buffs, Dancer, great damage buffs for burst, and Bard, continuous damage buffs. Oh, I forgot about the Mechanist. Oh, man. It's like the first class where you get like a legit gun. Let's see. This new co-op dark fantasy RPG like Elden Ring meets Ark Raiders? What? What game are they talking about? Oh, they're literally talking about Mistfall Hunter. Okay. Sorry, I got a notification that a new game was getting ready to come out, and I was like, what? And it's literally Mistfall that we were playing yesterday, so... I've come to the conclusion that with Mistfall Hunters, if you guys watched us play that yesterday, it's a good game, but there's one serious flaw with it, and I think pretty much all of the extraction, like, looter hack and slash games have this problem, including Dark and Darker, is at a certain point, it's no longer about getting in, finding the new, you know, whatever, and going from, you know, trying to upgrade your character. It's more about you trying to... There's level 10, so we can now get rid of that helmet. But it's more about you going in and fighting other players, and it goes from being a PvPvE to a PvP. Oh, my headset's gonna die. Well, we got 50 minutes left. I'll have to go grab the charger off the wall. Hold on. Skip the cutscene. Okay. So, let's go see. We're going to go recommended gear. It's going to tell us the hat plus the new gloves we got. Kaboom. I wish the hat was a... Well, actually, it kind of fits. It's a little bit too bright of a red compared to the red on our robes. If this red matched this red, or this red matched this red, it would be a perfect match. And then the staff, I like the red jewel. The staff should be a black staff. And then the whole thing, well, I mean, there is some white, but I think it should be reversed. It should be a black staff, white little rope thingy here, red jewel, and the whole thing would come together. Just saying. All right, let me grab my charger before the headset dies, and then we'll keep going. So give me like 2 seconds. I just got to walk over here. I left my other charger in the car with the Nintendo Switch. All right, there we go. No, I don't need that. It's pretty warm in here. Okay. There we go. Now we don't have to fear that the headset's going to die on us. That's up to you. What I will say is I'm doing this one. This is going to probably be the one that I go back to. But I am going to go check out that other private server. And because it is less likely to gain the attention of World of Warcraft, we should be okay. It's just with Ascension being in the middle of that lawsuit, trying to do content for it can really mess with the channel in negative ways. So I want to try and avoid that as much as possible. Wow, I like straight up blew through all my mana using... Hello. Why? Oh, because I was under paralysis. There we go. Welcome to Erm? You mean Eorzea? Okay, got you, Astral. Thank you. Yeah. It's not the first time we've been here, but it definitely has been a long while. I think the last time I played this was over a year ago for the stream, and like I was telling Mango just a little while ago, the last major time I played it, or at least logged in to you know, see what's up, is when the new classes dropped, and I went and got those. I appreciate that, yeah. I don't remember how the servers are set up. I can't remember if you can play with people from other servers or not. We're on Diablos. But yeah, if we're able to play together, I am never one to shy away from playing with other people, so. Same data center? Okay. So is it anyone on the same data center can play together? Because, like, I know for a while, and please bear with me, my knowledge of how some of this stuff works is from, like, old school WoW, is you had to be on the same server, or, like, realm, or whatever you want to call it, in order to play together. No, I don't want to... Stop. Just... There we go. I think they added cross data center travel. Okay, yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, if I'm able to play with y'all, I am more than happy to do that. I am definitely going to be taking a good long while to get max level and new content. Jeez, these hiccups came out of nowhere. New content, because I haven't played in so long. I kind of want to re-experience the story. So yes, I know that can take a good hot minute to get caught up to you guys, but I am all for doing that and just relearning instead of going off and buying a max level, so. Wow, there's a lot of these over here. And you can travel to another data center for free to play and help other players. Nice. What am I supposed to... Oh. The Eorzea feeder things. Cost 1,600 mana. Is it better to relearn the characters from zero, since buying you can probably not learn correct rotations and be confused? That was kind of my thought process, so that's why I was kind of like, I'd rather start from scratch instead of go grab my level, 80 or 90 or whatever it is, and start trying to learn all the new stuff. I was like, let me just go back and refigure out what I can do And then basically I went, what classes are best for streaming? Like I Googled it and it came back with 2, Marauder and Black Mage. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like going tank would be a good thing for me to start off with. And I like ranged better, so let me do this, you know? Oh, nope, nope, don't fight that one. Fight that one. Oh, need one more. Yeah, in range, I use Pictomancer since it's fun as that. Okay. I'll eventually try all the all the jobs. I keep wanting to say professions. All of the jobs, and seeing what all I like personally. Nope, 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 nope. Leave me alone. Bob Rothcaster is fun. I'd have to redo my character to look like Bob Ross for that, man. No, well, that's what I meant. Like, I would use the potion and redo the character so that we could be more human-esque and make one that looks like Bob Ross. I didn't mean I was gonna go create a whole new character. I don't know, Blizzard does plenty of damage all on its own and keeps us at full mana. At least to these little level 3 creatures. Yeah, if we go Pictomancer, I'd have to cosplay basically as Bob Ross, which would be great. Blizzard helps MP recover faster while doing decent damage. Fire does more damage with low recovery MP, and Thunder is just like poison. Yep. It's just those guys were so low level, it didn't really make sense to obliterate my mana to do the same amount of damage, basically. Ooh, I keep doing that. I keep doing Shift Y to auto run, and that's the command in World of Warcraft. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say so, but Astral Flare, thank you so much for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the guild. My bad. I heard it go off, but I was doing something and I forgot. Transpose is your best friend for switching from Astral to Umbral. Got it. Okay. Anyways, I will return to working. I'll have fun. See you soon. Thank you, Astral. I appreciate it. Catch you in the next one. Oh, we are level 10, so we do have a level 10 Thaumaturge quest. Sadly, I don't know how much more we can get done in 30 minutes. It's kind of a bummer. But when I get home tonight, I'm gonna download Valinor and see what I think of that. It sounds so odd. Number one, it's a private server that has basically no footprint online as far as people streaming it. I haven't been able to find anybody. People that are doing videos are basically just doing the here's what it is, this is why I like it kind of videos. Yes, the Hunter's Log does. I remember those. I've already done most of the ones I can get to currently. So right now we're looking for the Snapping Shrews, which are going to be over on... Oop, I need to use the portal. These two are... Well... I know where he is. I think they're on the same side as well, and then these are further out. We need to go to the Adventurers Guild first, turn those in. Yeah, Hunter's Log becomes your best friend for a good long while. And then, like, the crafting log, gathering log, those things work as well, fishing. So. At least, that was the best way to level alts, was doing all of that. We want... Intelligence Mind. Well... Can I see what I'm currently wielding? Vitality with 1-1. Or Strength, Vitality, Mind, Dex, Int. So this is the one that we'd be replacing. Yeah, we'll go with that ring. There we go. Okay, and now we want Central. Nope, we're gonna go to the Gate of Thal, because then we can run straight up this way and take out the stuff that we need to take out for the hunting log and for quest. Ugh! There's only two big... Oh, there's some. I was like, there's only two big hornets? What the frick? We can throw one more. Boom. And then we go transpose. And then we need these guys right here. And this will help us get mana back. Okay, that one's done. Yes. Unfortunately, like, this game doesn't really feel like, if I remember correctly, you can't do macros in this game, right? So it's not like I could create a macro where I go, you know, once I hit a certain point, I can hit a macro that will automatically cast Transpose and then start trying to cast Blizzard. Oh. Then I'll probably put a pause on not trying to do macros. It's fine. I remember at one point, I don't even think you could do macros. Alright, we would lose way too much armor for that. What am I currently wearing? 11 and 20 with no stats on it. I'd rather have the int in mind and just lose the slight stuff there. Okay, so it doesn't say that those pants are going to be better, but... Did I not get them? Were they not pants or were they boots? Ah, snap, they were boots. Ah, should have gotten with the money. Oh well. These are legs. Okay. Doo-doo. Oh, I see. Well, because global cooldown, I'll bet you, is what affects the macros in this one. Unlike with World of Warcraft, where you can make a macro, and if the skill has a global cooldown, by the time the macro procs, the global cooldown is already done, which is 1 second. The global cooldown here is 2.5 seconds, which I think is ridiculous, but it works for Final Fantasy, apparently. We're about to hit level 11. I don't know if we've made good progress today or not. We've got 30 minutes left. But, like, I feel like we've made both slow and fast progress. Story-wise, I don't feel like we've completed a whole lot. But level-wise, hitting level 10, I think, is pretty good. But unfortunately, it's like the very beginning of this game has always felt a little slow. Now, before I finish this storyline quest, because I believe he makes us go do a like solo event, we can get a staff that has 1 to int. This one's also okay. So that's the exact same staff. So we'll just go with the money. I'm gonna pick up the quest. Kill the cutscene. He wants us to go over there, and then that gives us an event. We need ints that are over here, if I remember correctly, for... Or no, okay, so that's our guild quest right there, which is way, way north. Yeah, we'll just go do the storyline quest first and then go that way. We are missing Seraph Clouds and Black Brush, and the Clutch. Is what we're missing for all of this, and then we would complete it to gain an additional 2,500 XP. What's crazy is, like, when we look at the Hunter's Log, so, I mean, you have it for Gladiator, you've got it for the Pugilist, Marauder, Lancer, like, all the baseline stuff. But then, like, a lot of the other jobs, they kind of just went, you can do the hunting log for this. Like, proceed.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line.
Yeah. Let's see what it. While I sit here and cast magic at this dude. For the main class, I suggest doing main storyline because it's more. It more than levels you. Okay. We want to go 4 and then throw Blizzard. Oop. I don't need you to heal because I haven't taken any damage. Heal yourself, bud. And done. Bam! Nope. Hi there, Hornet. I could have sworn we had to... no. I think that's a different zone where you fight the big rock dude. Oh. No. Each zone you get to see the masked dude. We just skipped the cutscene. Never mind. I'll be quiet. Haha. It's the next quest where he actually summons a demon thing after we help. And then, we basically have a 2-stage fight where we do the first portion of it, then he summons the demon thing, and then we have to fight the demon thing, so. That's later. Skip cutscene. Thank you for the money. We're on our way to do our guild quest. Deliver the pumpkin to Raja. Ha! We're going to be able to complete the quest without having to go all the way north. Sync level. There's 4 of 8. Or 5 of 8. We just need 3 more to finish our Mage Guild quest. One more. That was the last one for that. And now we just finish cleaning up the rest. This might be the last one we need. Yep. Alright, so now we've completed both of those quests. What we need to do is run up here for that. We're going to grab that and then go back and do our turn-in for the Thaumaturge, Black Mage, whatever we want to call this thing. That was actually a really lucky fate to have. Oh, here's some more stuff that we need. Well, there we go. There's our last one. We're almost to the point where we could do guild levies too. Coffer and coffin heavy. That's the one that's gonna be the dudes that can throw grenades at people. Whatever those stupid little rat dudes are called. Whoa, that one's a good one. Oh, that's a great upgrade. All right, let's grab this Aetherite shard so that we can at least, or Aethernet shard rather. I keep wanting to call it Aetherite. I don't know why. Present yourself for inspection. Boom. We can pick up this chest piece now, which gives us a lot more defenses. And it's going to give us +3 int, +3 mind, which is phenomenal. Oh. That's part of the reason why. It takes the place of our hat, too. So we still gained 1 int, 1 mind on that. That's nice. I like that. Blizzard 2. Nice. I'll pick up your quest just because. But let's go talk to the Thaumaturge guild real quick. We're going to do this and then we're going to hit return. And then we can teleport back here now, so that's good. Blizzard 2, first AoE spell. Woot woot. Has a potency of 80 to the target and all nearby. probably should have used the deal so I could have just teleported there, but that's fine. Investigate the armored war transport and obtain blood from the Amun Raj. Where do we got to go for this? Eastern Thanaland? Okay, we can do that one later. Our other quests take us here, right? Black Brush? Nope. I'll spend the 150, it's fine. I don't think I have a high potion, do I? Yeah, I don't have a high potion yet. I just have regular potions. Huh. Merchant and Mender. Maybe this dude has a high potion I can just buy. Items? High potion, 1. There we go. And then I want to sell all this stuff. I don't know if I need it. I'm currently not doing professions, so... I'm sure somebody will yell at me that I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna keep the food. You have to keep food. That's how you get the XP buff and stuff. So like this right here gives you vitality, direct hit, and skill speed. Max 2 with XP, and then this is literally the same thing. So, but yeah, keep food. Food good. Yeah. Let's go turn in that quest. That's done. What does Chocobo Keep want us to do? Okay. Alright, let's see how far out that quest is. It's back this way. It's in that tunnel. So we'll go do this quest, and I think that's where we'll have to end it, maybe. Depends on how long that quest takes us. Ugh. Yeah, I remember the XP for the food. I can't remember if the timer goes even if we're offline. That's why I haven't eaten another one yet. Okay, that was a lot faster than I anticipated. Hey, what's up? Another little level 50 guy. I wonder if anybody actually still does those bounties. I know at one point, like, there was a whole group of people that would just run around doing the bounties every time they would spawn. We want that staff. Hunt trains are still a thing. Okay. Speak of the Beaston. That's here. Jeez, already level 12. There, yeah. Ugh. Don't be stuck. And last but not least, boop. Oh, you is a biggin. Savo Tender Ballerina. Massive, dude. Oh, this was the quest I was thinking of. Ooh. We need these things. Oh, I should have switched, but that's fine. Okay, that one's done. All right, let's finish this. I think this will be a good stopping point to finish right here. Might be a few minutes early today, but kill the cutscene. Kill the cutscene. Then we fight big stone guy. Duty complete. Kaboom. Oh, wow, there's Discord for it. Nice. Yeah, you were slow, bud. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. Da da da. Alright, there's that. And now it wants us to go speak to Whiston back at the inn, if memory serves me correctly. And then next time we play, which will probably be, well, let's see, today's Wednesday, so there won't be a stream tomorrow just because of my work schedule. Unless they send me home like ridiculous early, in which case I may stream some more tomorrow. It just really depends on what work does. But I'm not going to be leveling this guy off camera. This will be something that we do on camera kind of thing. I'm also probably going to be checking out tonight and tomorrow, if I don't stream, Valinor, and seeing what I think of it and if it's something that would be fun to put on the channel. So alright, then this wants us to go back to Ul'dah. Alright, so that is where we will stop it for today. So not bad. We got up to level 12, almost level 13. Got some really good gear. Y'all helped me figure out how to play the Black Mage so far, or Thaumaturge so far, a lot better than I was playing it, because I thought it was one that you had to bounce between the two so you don't obliterate your mana like crazy. But I guess it is use fire until you're basically out of mana, and then use Blizzard to get said mana back. We got our first AoE spell, so that when we can start doing dungeons, we have that, which is good. Oy vey. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully you guys will stick around for some Final Fantasy. My biggest fear right now is that by switching from a private server for World of Warcraft and then coming here, that's going to push some people away from the channel, and I do apologize in advance for that. If you strictly came here for private server content, I will try to find a private server that is not currently being targeted by Blizzard, so that there's less likely of a chance that there will be repercussions for the channel on that. So bear with me while we try to figure that out. If I get told that I can go back to playing private server, specifically Ascension, till it closes, I don't know. But outside of that, hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Thank you, Mango. I appreciate you saying that so very much. Thank you. That means a lot to me. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Have fun out there. But as always, stay legendary. Peace out, heroes.